Hello and welcome to our online reflection for this week here on Liberton Kirk Online. It's great to be with you. Now you're probably wondering, this doesn't look like Edinburgh. And you are correct. And that is because I'm all the way up here in Aviemore here in the Cairngorms for a wonderful festival that's taking place here, the Refuel Festival. Lots of Christians gathering together, not just for worship, but to encounter Christ afresh. With so many seminars, with so many stalls that are taking place. And indeed, I'm helping to volunteer with Sanctuary First, who have a stall up here in Aviemore at the Refuel Festival. And there's also the Church of Scotland, who have a tent as well with various events that are taking place. I want to share this week's reflection in such a place where many Christians from across Scotland, not just the Highlands, but indeed across the country, are gathering together with a need to refuel their faith. Indeed, that's what the name of the festival is. It's called Refuel. Let's read one of David's Psalms from Psalm 119 that speaks more about how we can seek God closer and wanting to rekindle, and for him to rekindle our faith too. Let's read together from verse 10 and 11 of Psalm 119. I seek you with all my heart. Do not let me stray from your commands. I have hidden your word in my heart, that I might not sin against you. I was reflecting on these words because this morning we had a guest preacher, from India, who was born in India, who grew up in Australia and has travelled across the world and now lives in Oxford. And today's message that she was talking about is how we receive an awakening to God. And it struck me so closely when I was reading these words from Psalm 119 of that phrase, I will seek you with all my heart. Do not let me stray away from your commands. All too very often, we are in moments sometimes when our faith can be so minuscule and sometimes it can be really small indeed. And we wish to draw closer or have a rekindling and fire of faith once more. Now, spoiler alert, it doesn't take a big festival like this in order to seek closer to God. It doesn't even indeed take going to these various events or singing songs of praise in order to seek closer to God. The Bible that we have the privilege of reading is not just a collection of texts that talk about history, that talk about poetry, but it's Christ's love letter to us. And sometimes when we read specific words, it enables us to find pathways to awaken our faith once more. What is so interesting is that recently here in the Cairngorms, there were wildfires that were taking place. Now that they have died down, that's good news indeed, but this festival that I've had the wonderful opportunity to experience was due to be cancelled because of these wildfires. But in that moment, God pulled through, and now people are able to gather together in order to rekindle their spirit of faith once more. And there's such a beauty when fires do take place. Maybe the flames are gone, but the flames, the heat is still burning 15 meters under the ground. Yet, when we think about it, months after, when the flames are burning in the ground and now it's all cooled down, new seeds are still sprouted up, and God can still bring up grass once more, even on these hills. So it's an opportunity for us, encouraged by David's words, that whenever we want to seek a desire to awaken our faith once more, let allow God's word to resonate with you. Let opportunities to pray enable you to be vulnerable, to open your heart, but then for your spirit to be lifted by his grace. It doesn't take going up all the way to the Highlands in order to draw closer to God, even with these beautiful hills that are behind me. It takes a moment to be still in order to draw closer to God through his word, his love letter to each and every one of us, and above all to embrace the mystery, to embrace how God can work even in those moments of quietness, in those moments where nothing is happening. For the flames to keep burning, but then to die down, but then the seeds of growth, the seeds of his glory to then sprout up, to create a beautiful scenery where we can be vessels of his glory, and it can shine through to even the stranger that we can meet along the pathway, even up on these hills of life. God bless you. Take care, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Have a wonderful week ahead.